Good morning. Wow, an unbelievable time. The 1st of March. In just a few weeks, it's April. Oh well, let's enjoy this good weather while it lasts. The weather is slowly becoming warm. A neighbor approached me this morning and asked me if I was still running in the morning. And I said, at the moment I don't, but I just do long distance walking. And he says, where to? I said, Timberland. And I said, he wants to come with me next time. There you go. One day I'll have company. But he asked me how fast do I walk, and I said between 6 and 7 k's, and he was a bit surprised. I said, well, that's how it goes, otherwise we'll take too much time. But I think he's interested, so we'll take him along. Let's see this weekend. Tree is practically gone. I got no more leaves to sweep. Oops. Excuse me. Have to do chores today, so first of the month. Report about the vendors, and they're both present today. Traffic seems to be nice and clear compared to yesterday. Today's Wednesday, by the way. Of healing really taking a long time, and so annoying, because I was trying to use the chopsticks on last Monday when we had lunch, and I couldn't use the chopsticks properly. Can you imagine? It even affected my use of chopsticks. Oh wow, there's traffic here. And I had to use fork and spoon. Oh, hey ho. So much for having a clear road. Yeah, I was thinking about the light, and obviously there's one more thing: diet. When diet changed, evolution changed. Yeah, volume of cars. Wow. More people today. Car washing. This place has become a car wash alley. I'm not sure how much they charge nowadays for washing cars. Maybe 100 or less for sedans. It's all cleared up. So that portion is probably causing the congestion. Or maybe the school. Oh my, check that out. Lots of patience. Gee, that is a lot. You hope there's a lot of doctors. OPD, there are a few people. I don't understand. So, what's that long queue for? First challenge. It's great to climb some stairs. Stairs. Oh, look at that. Hardly any traffic. That just passed me by. Kept on looking at my camera. That's why I don't like passing through this slow speed. Those girls are huggers. They hug the sidewalk. Action on top of the footbridge. Wonder what that is. Wearing an ROTC uniform. Amazing. ROTC. Zumba going on. Just like an earthquake. Mediterranean resto or snack bar closed, gone. That coconut vendor at exactly the same spot. But, we have a different light today. Check that out. Amazing. Baby hour. But anyway, the people living in this place will not complain unless they become aware. Only when they become aware. If they aren't aware, this is just normal. Boy, it's so refreshing to hear water. There's one more. Okay. Could pass through that portion. I wonder where that other portion leads to. playing loud music at this time. You think this creek overflows? I don't know. And when you get to the main road, you don't actually see any bridge. And when you live in these places, there aren't any. Your privacy is very limited. Your personal space is very limited. But if you were born here, you won't know the difference. It's only for people who come from the upper portion of society and forced to live here will know the difference. Unbelievable. That guy just said good morning, and he was very authoritative when he said good morning, sir. Then he drove on. As I got to the, but he turned back, and then said, "You don't remember me, sir?" I said, trying to recall him, but just won't. Nah, just the neurons were not firing properly. Then he said, I worked in your security before. Then as I was walking away from him, of course after acknowledging him, I walked away. And as I was walking away, yeah, I did remember him. Or I do remember him. Amazing how our mind works. Amazing. That quick. I remember him. That would have been the... jeez. That would have been last year. He would have worked last year. That was last year when I last saw him. Amazing. Just thinking about that Cleopatra again. And 2,500 years between probably the beginning of her civilization up to her time. But they existed for that long. And Cleopatra's generation wasn't much different from, maybe there was, but I wonder if they were aware. And another amazing fact is, because if we are now to look back just 500 years ago, I mean, there's a big difference just within the past 1,000 years from our time to 1,000 years ago. And you could see the changes for every 100 years civilization. So how was it during the time of Cleopatra? Amazing. You had made the world smaller. We redistributed human beings all over the world. I wonder if there's any place where there aren't any human beings nowadays. And we've almost standardized the way human beings live. Almost. Thinking from the time of my parents up to this time, or maybe up to the generation of their grandchildren, vastly different. People are now communicating wirelessly. We have reached the moon. We have a rocket or a spaceship that's gone beyond our solar system. Amazing. We rented cars. We can know what's happening all over the world, more or less, in an instant. During Cleopatra's time. We can eat food from any part of the world. There's no more sidewalk. Woohoo! Check it out. See? Check out these two cats playing. Good news! Family Worship Center. Yeah, they're all businesses. Just be good in coming up with some other form of Christianity, and that's it. Form your own group and name a new church. I once had a sorry, let's I have a pastor friend to whom I suggested, why not start your own church? But I don't think he has the courage. That's how it goes. You just have to admire that guy. And the reason why I mentioned that to him was because we were talking about the INC being the founder of which started as part of their church, and he broke off and formed his own church, which eventually became the INC. So to do the same thing. So you just have to admire the owner of INC.